I failed at every perfect diet. Then I found this. I was the unhealthiest kid at a very healthy school. And at 19, weighing 260 pounds, I knew I needed to lose weight, so I started researching the perfect diet. This sounded like the perfect diet to me because it promised fast weight loss and very little hunger. However, what they didn't tell me was that this diet is extremely restrictive, which made it really hard to follow. Also tried the Whole30 diet, which is similar to the paleo diet, but with even more restrictions. But after trying these two diets, I realized that I still felt hungry, and I couldn't stick to them for more than a few weeks. Not only that, but all of the food I craved was off limits, like pizza, ice cream, cookies. Instead of trying to find the perfect diet, I decided to focus on making small changes to my eating habits that I could stick to for the rest of my life. I cut out added sugar and refined carbs and replaced them with whole food carbs like fruits and vegetables. I also focused on eating a variety of nutrient-dense foods like lean meats, fish, and beans. All of these foods are high in carbs and sugar, which are two things that the ketogenic diet restricts. These are just a few simple changes that I made. And even though they may seem small, they've made a big difference in my overall health and well-being. I feel better about myself, and I have more energy throughout the day. Most importantly, I'm in a healthy weight range, and I'm not obsessing over food. Wanted something that was easy, didn't require too much work, had minimal hunger, and most importantly, would help me lose a bunch of weight fast. What I found was ketogenic diet, also known as the keto diet. The ketogenic diet is a low-carb, high-fat diet that forces your body to burn fat for energy instead of carbs. After trying the keto diet for a few months, I realized it wasn't sustainable. I was getting all of my protein and fat, but I wasn't getting enough vitamins and minerals. That's when I decided to add back in some fruits and vegetables. I was tired of eating the same foods over and over again, and I missed my favorite foods. Plus, I didn't feel great when I ate a bunch of fat. I felt sluggish and tired. So I started researching other diets. I tried paleo diet, which is a way of eating that consists of only eating meat, fruits, and vegetables. Then I found the carnivore diet. A carnivore diet is a high-protein, high-fat diet that consists of only eating meat. This diet eliminates all carbs, which means no more pizza, no more ice cream or cookies. But I was okay with that because I found that by cutting out carbs, I had much less hunger, and I felt amazing. I had so much energy. But after a few months on the carnivore diet, I started to feel like I wasn't getting all the nutrients that I needed. After experimenting with different diets, I realized that the perfect diet doesn't exist. However, I did find a realistic fix. And finally, I made sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day.